Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Level Up Live. It's me, your host, Marco DeSantos, also known as the Mechanic Critic. And with me is my ever wonderful, ever splendiferous, ever game designy host.
The Brad Talton. I am a father, a game designer, president, and overlord of work. And I'm so glad to
Cool.
be here with you today, Marco.
Well, thanks, Brad. It's been good. We're here back for another week of Level 99 games. I want to say this is week 780. Uh, uh, 780 something of
You
level 99
actually
games.
legitimately keep track of every
It's in
single.
the meeting minutes how many weeks we've been in business. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. I never noticed. Which is weird
Yeah.
because I update that document like every week. Where
Yeah.
everyone, it's
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah. Double check.
This was a big ruse. I'm not actually Brad, and the other person's not actually Marco. It's the reverse. Ooh.
Yeah. We were just pulling a gag to see if anybody would notice. Um, but in fact, yes. I'm Brad Telton, and with me is Marco, and we are going to play some Wardens with you today. Talk about our upcoming game, and talk a little bit about the schedule, what's coming up in 2025, and answer your burning questions. Put out the fire of your burning questions with the water of knowledge, which will be our answers to you.
Oh,
So
wow. Thank you so much for coming up with a terrible metaphor in true level 99 games.
tapping into some Marco energy there. Yeah.
Dude. But Brad,
So,
before we get into Wardens, how are you? How's life?
doing okay. Doing okay. It's been a really busy October. And November is going by quickly already, it seems.
Hmm.
But I'm excited to get back into the normal flow of things. A couple of you might remember in October I was traveling to Europe with my family, and then in October I was at Essen, and then getting back from Essen, I was immediately fulfilling the Bullet Universe project. Now I'm getting Millennium Blades out onto a boat, and all that has been, yeah, it's been a lot. But now we are kind of finally ready to finally getting back to the normal swing of day to day life and work, and getting new games put together for next year. So we got
Amazing.
some exciting games for next year. Um,
You
and
want
yeah,
you want to show
that's
one of them off?
yeah, we're gonna show one of them off in this stream. Before
All
we get
right.
into that, I want to say, how have you been, Marco?
Oh,
Feels like we haven't talked in a long time.
yeah, I mean, it's been literally at least a month, right? Because you've been out and about, going on
Mhm.
your, European tour, I guess. Is that literally what happened? I don't know. In
The
the mean,
Catherine introduction for.
yeah, that's true. In the meantime, I got married, so that's cool.
Mm.
I had,
Yeah, so you've been out for reasons of your own.
yeah. I had a very fun wedding, which is less of a wedding and more of a carnival. We literally just paid like game booths and food booths and a giant crane to like show up at the venue, and then I just pretended it was my wedding. So that was cool. Everybody really liked it because it was like the least traditional wedding you've ever been to. They were like, "Oh man, it was so good that we didn't have to sit in seats, and we didn't have to dress up, and we didn't have to listen to a bunch of boring speeches." And I'm like, exactly. I hate all of that stuff. And my spouse hates all of them too. My spouse is like, "Oh man, I hate having to listen to a guy I don't know talk for 30 minutes about a couple I barely know about." Right? So it was fun.
Mhm.
We ate hot dog, cotton candy, ice cream, and we drank lemonade, and we did dart games. We did ring toss games. I was terrible at all of them. We made it so that if you won the carnival games, they'd give you tickets, and then we had a booth at the very end that had like stuffed toys and stuff, so you could use the tickets to redeem prizes at a
Uh,
booth, but like an actual
oh, that's
arcade.
that's super cool.
Yeah,
Well, it
yeah.
sounds like the time of a lifetime.
Oh, it's true.
Um,
I sent you a video which is like, you know how like at weddings they have a same day edit video where they show like, you know, what happened during the wedding and have all this emotional stuff. We have a same day edit video that is just a super cut of like people going through a carnival and like all the acrobats and the stilt walkers and the jugglers that we hired. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, Brad, you should watch it. It's definitely truly a video of all time. But nobody wants to hear about my dumb wedding. Everybody wants to hear about our super cool game, right? No, Marco, stop talking about the best day of your life.
I think it's fine. You know, we want to hear about you, Marco. We want to know the people behind the games.
Fair.
We're not just here for games. We're here for Marco.
Well, I appreciate that. Well, we're also here for the games. So, without further ado, I think, Brad, it is time for us to leave the fires of destruction and enter into the quenching waters of knowledge as we venture forth into the forbidden lands of Wardens.
Warden. All right. Well, yeah, let's Warden. So
let's Warden.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's the tagline.
All right, let's Warden.
So about this game, I mean, like, so this is a miniatures war game that we're putting together for next year. Should be around in summertime, hopefully. That it's going to be available. You can play it. We have open play testing here on TTS. I know a couple of folks in the stream have played it already. And today I'm going to draft an amazing comp and give Marco a run for his money. So
imagine needing to give me a run for my money when you pay me. Like, what does that mean?
What does that mean? Yeah.
Anyway. So for people who don't know, right, Wardens is basically like a MOBA team battler kind of game. Brad and I will end up picking 5 of these characters each, and we will have them duel each other in cool tactical combat, which is going to be very, very, very awesome. Brad, you will need to start drafting.
All right, so I'll draft my first character, Candide.
All right. Well, I really want to play Baneveer, so I'll draft some Baneveer.
All right.
Okay, you draft one. Come on.
It's not like
it's not Snake. You want to make it Snake? Then fine, I'll draft 2.
I thought it was supposed to be Snake.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You know, people can just bring any Wardens they want, right? So
yeah, sure. Yeah, usually bring your own team, but if we're playing the same pool,
I mean, we could just clone the characters, but whoever. Okay, I'm gonna bring Alexian. Sorry, I mean Percival.
Percival. Okay, cool. I will grab. Let's see, Glenhide. And
will this game be kickstarted, Brad?
Karen and Jaeger. This game will either be kickstarted or game found. Yeah, one of those two.
Okay, cool. Let me see who I want to bring. Let's bring in some Marmalade goodness, and we also need some ranged characters. So I'm gonna get some Alistar.
That's a lot of range. All right. Let's see here.
Yeah, just take a catch. I know you're gonna take a catch. So just take them.
Yeah.
All right,
well, yeah, I am. I'm gonna. Oh, wait, I get 2 drafts. It's a snake draft, right?
Oh, you
just pick 2. I'm gonna pick 2.
I thought you picked 2. No, you did not. Okay, go. Take your 2.
All right. One more.
I swear, if you pick Arya.
What?
I swear, if you pick your board's gonna be so full.
All right. Yeah, I will take Arya.
Oh, you.
Check out this incredible 2 specialist 3 assassin comp.
What a comp of all time, man. What a comp of all time.
Exotic tells me the meta, so I'm poised to win.
Truly the meta of all time. Gotta go take these character cards out and use these decks together. So every character in Wardens is comprised of a few cards. The character card, normal, and a bunch of unique skills that only they can use. If you've played Exceed or BattleCon, this might seem a little bit familiar. We'll talk about that more later. But first, we'll finish some setup. You place your Wardens.
Oh, are one of us supposed to be streaming? I can stream.
You need to
If you're
stream.
recording,
Yeah, I'm
yeah, if
recording
you're
right
recording
now.
for YouTube, I'll stream for the. Okay, sorry everybody. Wow, we were blind that entire time, but now we can see. Here's what me and Marco are seeing.
I
Can
can
everybody at home see
see.
great?
I can fight.
All right, no screen looking, Marco.
I don't need to.
If you win, I know that's what happened.
That's true. Okay, so first we place our Wardens 3 inches away from our thrones or base or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna use the TTS tools to measure these out. Oh. Probably want to be a bit closer. Okay, Marms can go here. She can be a bit further out. Yeah. Okay. Callie goes here probably. Be there. And Kadoth goes here. All right. Cool. Now we will put out our terrain. Brad, here's your small terrain. Here's your large terrain. And here's your 2 spikes. We're not using the small spikes anymore, Brad. We've phased those out.
Okay. Got it. Sounds good.
Yep.
All right. I guess I'll just go first then.
Yeah.
Whoop.
All right. I will decrease my rotation degrees. So the rule here is that you cannot place terrain within 3 inches of any other piece or warden.
Okay.
And Brad and I will essentially just alternate placing things on the board.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here I'll do this over here.
At this point.
I don't know if that's going to be a legal placement. I might have to go like here.
Still a legal placement. You have to go a bit further away. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Okay.
That's a legal placement. Be further away. Okay, this is a legal placement. And just lock that terrain. Just lock it.
Okay.
All right, I see. I'm gonna go put this here. Yeah, so Brad and I are doing this really fast because we've played this game a bit.
Yeah.
And
yeah, if you have questions for us, post them in the stage chat. We'll tell.
Yeah, and this is a stream for TV. You know, this is a game for TV. So Brad and I are just going fast and being a little bit loosey goosey with it.
I mean, I play casual, so.
You play casual?
Marco's. I play these games casually. Marco's job is to play them competitively.
Oh my gosh. You make it sound like I'm such a sweat lord.
All right. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. And we'll put one more spike down here. Last but definitely not the least.
I still have to do a couple more. Let's see.
Imagine having to do a couple more.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have to imagine because I'm living it.
He's living it. He's living it.
Okay.
Yeah, you still have one more. Too close. Oh no, too close to this one.
Only if you measure like that.
No. Look.
Okay. Well, yeah, I didn't lock it.
You have to lock it to measure, not from center sometimes.
Okay. There. Is that better?
I mean, sure. Let's say it is.
All right. Cool. Fine. We're ready. Okay, Marco. Hope we're ready to be defeated.
Sure. First or second, Brad, your choice.
I'll go first.
Okay, so going first, you draw 6. And
All
I'll
right.
draw 7 going second. Did I shuffle this deck? I must have, because this all right.
All right. So I will. I'll move Arya.
Is this X-Wing plus Indians plus Dota? Kinda. Is there any consideration for movement tools? There'll be a measuring tape that you use that we provide.
So I'll move Arya. And do I get to do both rally effects?
Sure,
Can I
yeah.
use,
Yeah. As per the rules, you get to use both rally effects.
Okay, cool. Let's see. That's within 12 inches. So yeah, drones, and Jaeger.
Within short, so it's within 6.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I'll just I'll just run Baneveer like here, such that
Oh, and I had draw a card.
yeah, such that he has LOS of Arya, but not LOS of Jaeger. Does he have LOS of Karen? Yeah, he does have LOS of Karen. So
Okay.
I think that's the move I want to make. I'll draw a card. Here you go.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so during your turn, you can move a Warden, and you can move a singular Warden up to 18 inches, but not like that, Brad, because you're definitely gonna bump into Karen when you do that. So you need to walk
so I'll
around
move
her.
14 here.
Yeah,
And
or you can
then
move 2 Wardens who are within.
4 here.
You can move 2
Okay.
Wardens that are within 12 inches of each other, 6 inches each, or you can move 1 Warden 18 inches. That's the deal. So if I really wanted to go here, I'm going to move Kadath all the way over there and draw a card. Here you go.
All right. Let's see here. All right, so I can't let Marco control the.
So
the
if a player
center
controls
too much.
2 control points, they can spend their entire turn and skip their entire turn to just deal 1 damage straight to the opponent's base.
Yeah, and my base only has 3 life, so this is not a good outcome for me.
It's not a Gucci gang kind of deal.
Yeah.
Brad's spreading out his units more, and I'm just going straight for control.
Yeah. So I'll pull Clinhide up to, say, like right up
Twilight's falling. There are no restrictions. We made it publicly available. If you want to proxy him up, proxy him up.
All right.
Cool. We do not want to hold tab while we are moving because that creates center to center movement. The movement in this game is not center to center. It's edge to any point. So Clinhide's there. Interesting. How far is Clinhide from the rest of my guys? Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I think Alistar will be here. And I'll draw a card.
Okay. All right. Cool. I am going to have Karen move. Let's see. Let's do 12.
12 and 6 is the only possible movement. Also, I don't think you can move like that because you would bump into this wall.
Yeah. What do I want to do here then?
Give up. Surrender.
Surrender.
Yeah. That's what I want you to do.
I'll have Jaeger move up here into melee with let's see. Do I want to do that? Oh, gosh. Yeah, I think I do. I think that's fine. Actually, no. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll move Karen here 10, and then 6. So to here. Okay,
Yeah,
10
then you
and
should just
6 to
teleport
here.
Jaeger at that point.
And
Ah,
then, yeah, I'll just drop Jaeger like 6 inches away
okay,
into this space.
sure. Okay. Hmm.
And draw my card.
Okay. I think we're gonna have to end your life. Yeah. So when on
All
your
right.
turn, rather than just moving, you can initiate a strike. When you strike, you pick the warden you're striking with. I'm striking with Marmalie. Then you choose the
Okay.
target of that warden. I'm choosing Jaeger. So Marmalie is striking Jaeger. Brad, as the defender, now has two choices. He can choose to not participate in the strike and just draw a card. But remember, there's a maximum hand size of 10. If you ever would draw a card while you're already at 10, you simply skip the draws. You don't get to draw, then discard, blah, 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 blah. None of that stuff. So if you're at max hand size, you're not getting any new cards, period. You have to use the cards you currently have. As the defender, you could also choose to defend. You don't have to defend with the warden that is being targeted. So I'm targeting Jaeger, but Brad could defend with, I don't know, Arya if he wanted to. Not that Arya is in any reasonable range to hit Marmalie, but...
Yeah. Let's see. I will defend with... with Percival.
You can't do that.
I have line of sight.
Oh, I guess you do. Yeah, you do. That's unfortunate. So
Candide's ability is you can use a non-attacker enemy warden in line of sight as the defender.
yeah, so he can like mind control. She can mind control one of my characters to do something.
That I can see. So
okay.
So I'll do that.
All right, you can play an artifact. So after that, you can play an. You can't do Baneveer.
After that, I can play an artifact. Yeah.
So now you can do an artifact. Yeah.
Nope. No artifacts.
No
for
artifacts
me.
either. Let's go. So once both of us have passed on artifacts, we reveal our attacks.
All right. Cool. Slash into Mystic Ballista. All right.
So slash is faster.
So I'll close up to S.
Yeah, this should definitely say advanced, not close, but yeah.
Okay, yeah. Old templating right here. And then whack you for 3 damage, and it's fragile, so it immediately gets crushed.
Yep.
So there's no stun in this game. There are attacks that can be stunned. Those are called fragile attacks, and there are attacks that stun. They have an ability called crush. And then after, I'll retreat up to S, and so I'll run back here.
You can't put my character off the board, but and also
all
movements must be one direction.
Relative, right?
Yeah, relative one direction. So this is the furthest you can go because you'd bump into the wall.
That's my intent then.
Okay.
Cool.
And when a warden, I didn't hit, so my character takes a damage. There's no life in this game either. Your character is either healthy, wounded, or dead. That's it. All right. So it's your go.
All right. Let's see. So now, let's see here. What do I have? So now Karen will attack Kalistar.
Okay. Who do I defend? So, as a defender, I must target.
You have to target the attacker, Karen.
Right. So I will defend with.
Mark also has the opportunity to pass and just take the hit,
which I will not
and get a card out of it.
Yeah, I will not do that. I'll defend with Kalistar. Right. Do I want
your artifact?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Sonic symbols hit shunt up to S. Shunt is lateral movement, so push is away, pull is towards, shunt is side to side.
Okay. Yeah, so that would be pretty bad because if he hits me with something, I'll go into this terrain and I'll miss my attack most likely.
Right.
So I need to make sure that I'm first. I will speed potion.
Okay. Your speed class is increased
All
by
right.
1. Let's go. Reveal.
So all right.
You're
So I've
already
got
going faster
straight.
than me.
I did. Yeah, I didn't need it. Oh well. So I attack with Karen for 3 damage, and then I'll trigger assists. Jaeger will assist for 4 damage, for a total of 7.
All right.
So with assists, every character who is within range of everyone who is within 6 inches of the target who is on my team will will
Your
contribute to the
friends,
attack
your
with
friends
normally
give
2 power.
flanking to your attacks, essentially, right?
Yeah,
Right. That's
basically
essentially
right.
what
Yeah,
it
your
is.
friends flank your target, and in this case, Jaeger gives me an extra flanking bonus, so 7 damage incoming.
Right. So my
All right.
ability spell bolt is tricksy. So usually the defender is forced to attack the person attacking, right? But because of this, you may change your target to another enemy figure in range. Well, you know what? Jaeger's in my range. So I'm gonna
Okay.
go hit
You're gonna change
Jaeger, and then I'm gonna shunt him into this spike, right? Like this.
Okay. Poof. All right. And spikes do 4 points of damage.
Right. So right now I have 3 plus 4. You have 3 plus 4. So
Right.
7. Who wins ties, Brad?
In the case of a tie, the attacker wins all ties.
Period.
So I got the speed tie, but I also get the damage tie.
Right. So you
Lucky
win
me.
that strike, and Calistar takes a damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
It is now my turn since you initiated that strike. I control 2 of the points.
You do. Yeah, you kicked me off the point.
So this is a really interesting thing about this game is that even if I quote unquote lost the strike because Brad dealt more damage and he won the tie because of, we had 7 each, he tied, so he dealt more damage and won. Even if I took a damage and my unit got destroyed and, damaged, I was able to gain positional advantage during Brad's attack and therefore convert that into a huge advantage. Brad, your base takes 1 damage. So now you're down to 2.
Okay. Great. Okay. Well, now I got to do something about this. Let's see what to do about this, though. I will. All right. Hmm.
Yeah, physical Wardens is going to be awesome. Because we have minis already made for some of these characters, but we haven't put them all into TTS. Because importing stuff into TTS is a bit of a hassle sometimes.
All right. Candide will attack Calistar.
You definitely have LOS, but that's really interesting.
I mean, I don't have the LOS. I'm going straight through this.
No,
this
you definitely do.
file.
Edge of Candide sees edge of Calistar, right? No, it goes through terrain.
Iffy. It's iffy.
It's doubtful. Yeah. Okay. So there's a few things. Okay, I'm gonna defend with Calistar.
Okay.
Whoops.
All right. Cool. Targeting Candide.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it has to target Candide. Like, I don't have a choice. Like, what are you talking about?
Okay.
Okay, but I'm thinking about my artifacts.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's your turn to use an artifact.
Okay. One of these is not properly printed, but that's probably fine. Okay. Oh, that's too far. Okay, I will pass on artifacts.
Okay. All right. Cool. Let's reveal then.
All right.
Inveigle. I choose another allied warden to become the attacker and places one of their skills. But I get to look at this. Spell what? Okay, change your target. Okay, but it doesn't have the shunt M effect on it anymore, right?
No, it does not.
Okay, cool. So in this case, then, yeah, let's do dual slash, and we'll have Karen and Jaeger attack.
No, you have to pick Karen or Jaeger.
Yes, yeah, but I'll pick. I will pick Jaeger to do the attack.
Yeah.
So before I will shift Karen, short range up to here. to do +2, and then
Yeah,
yeah, I do 2 + 2, 4 total damage, and then after I'm going to shift Jaeger over, let's say, yeah, like here
sure.
into the point.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Brad, remember when I told you that this attack was busted?
Oh, this one?
Yeah. I told you many, many,
Yeah.
many times that it was busted, and you would not believe
But
me.
brand new version. You told me the old one was busted, right?
Yeah, this one's also busted. I told you that too.
Okay. Well, all right. All right.
It's all right.
Cool.
So with that,
I'm glad that I drafted it into my team then.
yeah. So there you go. Callister dies. That's
All
truly an
right.
unfortunate
Justice.
situation.
Truly justice.
Sure, Brad. Sure.
All right.
Okay. I will spend my turn moving Alexian onto this 18-inch spot over here. I'm gonna draw a card. Here you go.
Okay. Cool. I'm going to move Candide. Let's go. Or wait. Let's do where I started. And where I want to be. I want to go. I want to be.
Chat says just bought BattleCon and played a few games of then played a few rounds, then I bought Bullet. You guys just knock it out of the park every time. Well, thank you so much. We try our best.
Aw. I appreciate it. All right. Well, that's my move with Candide. I'll draw a card. All right. Now I can see everyone.
Yeah. I'm gonna go move Marms over here.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
And I'm gonna draw a card. Actually, I'm gonna move Alexian a little bit also, because they were like next to each other anyway. So there you go.
Okay. Cool. All right. Let's see. Can I see Kadath? I can see Kadath.
Yes, you can see Kadath. But you can only declare them as defender, so you can't declare them as attacker. There has to be a range limit on this thing. Like it's
Indeed will attack Kadath. Well, it's only a defender too. I can only do it when you're attacking me.
Yeah, I know, but it's still so hard for me to count exactly where everything's happening. So it's annoying.
Sure.
Okay. Marmalade defends.
Marmalade defends. Okay, so attacking Kadath, Marmalade defends. Any artifacts?
Yes. I mean, I have to try to win some of these combats. I'm gonna put Eagle Badge and get +3 power.
Okay. Alrighty.
Actually,
cool.
Wait, does this attack work?
I don't know. You want show it to me and I'll tell you.
No, I'm trying to remember the ranges. That's.
Oh wait, my attack doesn't work.
12 to 8.
I picked the wrong one.
Yeah, so my attack is fine.
Actually, okay. I misread the range on my attack.
Oh,
so this is not great.
All right.
Gosh. Should I just eat this, or are you gonna let me change?
I don't know, Brad. Do you? I'm playing casually, so if you want to change your attack, that's fine. You know, after you saw my artifact and got information about my attack, so whatever. It's fine.
No,
if you had done this before I did my artifact, I'd be like, yeah, no problem. But you know, I don't care. If you want to do your cool thing and change your attack, that's fine.
It's more that like I'll just lose my turn. I
mean, sure, it's up to you, man. Change it. It's okay.
Nothing. Okay, fine. I'll just pick the other one.
All right, but you're not changing targets. You have to attack a Doth. Blah 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 blah. Right.
Yeah. My other attack just didn't like. I thought it had X range. I thought it had X range. It doesn't have. It's S range.
How? Those are literally the furthest ranges from each other.
I know. Okay, yeah, but okay, yeah. Anyway, I messed up. Actually, I'm still messed up. This attack's still not going to hit, but at least I won't feel like a doofus on stream. Let's see. Is there anything else that I can do with this? No, this is a wash. I'll just take your damage, Marco. Go ahead.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Mystic Ballista.
Cool. Yeah. Arced. Okay, cool. Yep. I do this. Up. I don't have enough range.
You can change. You have to change your target to another figure in range. So you can target Baneveer.
Yeah, I guess I could target Baneveer.
All right. So
I
you would
don't
deal
think I'm gonna.
2 damage to Baneveer, and I deal 7 damage to you.
Let's see. Is there a better target in range?
No, there is not a better target in range.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I hit Baneveer for 2. And then yeah, I have no other outcome for this.
Yeah.
All right. Needed.
Candide
right.
takes a hit.
Takes damage. All right. Cool. Blah.
Good. Get out of here, Candide. I hate you.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let me think. So I currently have 6 cards in hand, which is very good because now I can activate an ability to put some pressure on Brad. So
wait, can I? Yeah.
I'm gonna go activate the rally action or the muster action. Oh. Sorry, I'm going to spend 1 life to spawn a dead Warden 18 inches away from the back corner of my base. So that spends 1 life. And if I do that, I draw 4 cards. It's your go, Brad.
Okay.
Beware my card advantage.
Yeah, I'm pretty aware of it. Let's see. All right. I'm going to move Arya over to here.
Okay, you can summon a bunch of drones.
Yeah, let's establish my drone presence.
Your dronesence, really.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, my go.
I gotta draw my card. Don't take this away from me, Marco.
I'm gonna take everything away from you, Brad. Let me see. Nope. Yeah. Sorry, let me think. Okay, I'm going to attack you with... sorry, I'm going to attack Karen with Percival.
Karen with Percival? Okay, and nobody can use assist effects this turn.
Yes, because that's right. Percival's power. Sorry, I need to revive Galstar, yeah. Percival's power is that if Percival is an attacker or a defender, neither player can use assist effects. We should probably just change that to an attacker or defender.
Alright, Hekech defends.
Okay. When you declare Hekech as a defender, you activate his ability.
Alright, and move S. So I move up here. Okay.
Okay. Then you can artifact now.
Yeah. I'm okay. I need my cards.
Okay, so this is Terror Strings, which means that your damage is 1 + 4, 5 because of the spikes, which means I need to play this. Okay, I'm gonna go play this and get +3 power and fragile.
Okay. All right.
Reveal.
Let's go. Shadow Blade.
Oh. Okay. So it's just 7 damage.
Right. Yeah, it's just 7 damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna go shove Karen. Let me see. Yeah, I can shove her here. Okay. Into this wall. Off the point. So that's +2 extra damage because you get 7. And your damage is also 7. So I win.
7, and I can't use my
your friends don't help you here.
Yeah, my friends don't help me. All right. So Karen takes
this is an honorable duel between you and me, and your friends can go suck it.
And the guy between you and the guy stabbing you in the back.
Yeah, exactly. The power of friendship has no power here. Get out. So that wounds Karen and Karen and Jaeger share life totals. So if I kill Karen or kill Jaeger, both of them go.
They vaporize. All right. Cool. All right. Let's see. Arya is gonna attack Kadath.
Arya is going to attack Kadath. Okay. So Kadath is currently in a position that I would like to call boned. Okay.
All right.
But I will attack your Arya with my
You're
Kadath.
gonna try and defend anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Wait. Artifacts. Yo.
Yeah. Do your artifact. Go
Chill.
ahead. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Whoa, you okay, man?
What artifact do you have that could make any difference?
+3 power. If I'm
How many of these do you have? Oh, with an S at the target, are we?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
We're
sure.
so close.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Sure.
No artifact on your end. No artifact, Mister. Only 4 cards in hand.
Let's see. No, this is fine. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Boom, boom.
All right. Frenzy.
Okay.
Divider. Okay. Cool. So I hit you for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, no. What are you talking about? Hello? No. Read your character's ability.
Oh, drones are 1 instead of. Okay.
Yeah, because you can just spawn 3 of them.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, so I hit you for 5. You hit me back for 5,
+6,
6, 7, 8.
Yeah, actually 9, 10, because I'll shove you into this wall. But you gain advantage, so it's your turn again.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, darn. I should have gone with my card. I don't have enough card advantage to actually do anything about this.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
All right. All right. Let's see. I'll. All right. I'll just. Gosh. All right. I'll just have Candide walk up here. And get a card. Go ahead.
Okay. I like cards.
What's my range here? Yeah. 14. Okay.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
This is of interesting interest. The interest has been interesting, and I'm very interested. Yeah, Percival will attack. Who? That's the real question. Who will I attack? I think I'll attack Karen.
Percival will attack Karen.
Yeah, Brad, it's been 40 minutes since we've started the stream. I don't think we're gonna do a mid-show break.
Okay.
Unless you want to do the mid-show break right now.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. Let's just.
I think. Yeah, let's just do this. But I'm trying to think how I'm gonna get out of this one.
You just draw the card.
Yeah, I might have to. This is pretty tough.
I mean,
let's see.
I saw your lack
of Karen.
No, I'm attacking with Percival. I am hitting Karen.
With Percival against Karen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think how I could deal with this.
Sometimes, Brad, the best strategy is to just accept that you're gonna lose this strike and just get some cards for next time.
I suppose so.
If you're not confident in your current attack, right? Like, you know, it's just
okay. All right, cool. So yeah.
Or just demolish her, which will completely demolish Karen and Jaeger. Get out of here. I hate both of you.
All right.
And then we are going to shift up to S. I'm gonna go move here. Ideally such that Candide cannot see me, which she cannot, I believe. Do you agree?
What's that?
Such that Candide cannot see Percival.
Sure. Yeah, I can't see it there.
Okay. Excelente.
All right,
Get Karen and Jaeger
cool.
out of here. I hate them.
They're out of here.
Good.
They're here feeling bad about themselves.
They
Um,
better.
all right. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I guess Arya is going to get back on the point,
Yeah.
but not within short range of Kadath, just outside short
You know
range.
what? Honestly,
Uh,
fair.
Go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
Do you have LOS of me with any character? Clint does. Truly an unfortunate situation. Okay. We are going to move Kalistar here
Mm-hmm.
so that she's gonna, so that she can intercept for the base and defend it. And I'm gonna draw a card. Your go.
All right. Let's see. All right. I'll have. Let's see here.
Have you
Right,
seen, Brad? Have you seen?
Indeed, will attack Kalistar.
And that is truly an interesting move. What's Candide doing? Bainvir will defend Galstar. Sorry, Bainvir will defend by attacking Candide, then I will activate an artifact. I'll play Superior Tech. You cannot play artifacts. I'll draw a card.
Okay. All right, ready then?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, cool. Final words
Oh, okay.
into vision. Okay, cool. So I'm going to tell Kalistar to walk over here and jump on a spike trap. Woo, bonk.
Bonk.
Take 5.
Oh yeah, she'll take 5, which is fine.
And then Arya will assist me for 2 more.
Yes. Really cool move, Brad. Pretty awesome. I will hit you for 2 damage. It's not that much, but I get to draw 2 cards thanks to Vision. So this is Marmalee's normal card that she gives my team and just lets me turn strikes into card advantage, which is kind of pogged.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
All right.
Alrighty.
Let me see. Who in your team is damaged? A lot of your team is damaged. Yep. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm gonna attack Arya with Kalistar. And I will activate Kalistar's declared attacker ability. You may discard a card at random for +2 power. So Brad, take a card from my hand before I set my attack.
Whoop.
Alright, boom. It is this Bainvir card. That's fine. I'm going to set this card as Kalistar and attack Arya.
Okay. Let me see here. Can Clint see you?
No.
Looks like yes.
Not from that angle, but yes, from that angle.
Yeah, but from point to point, I can see. Can Candide see you?
No.
No, not a chance. How about Heck Catch?
No, definitely not.
I'm just asking if they can see you.
Definitely not. There's literally terrain.
Okay. Then here's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Okay. All right. I'll do this.
What are you defending with?
Defending with Arya.
Oh, okay. I was like, this? Yeah, I'm defending with the Spike. The Spike is my character. I'm like, oh. Actually, Pendros could do that, right? Pendros, that's an ability Pendros has.
I think Pendros might be able to do that, yeah. All right. I'll do that, and then let's see, and then um, um, hmm, all right, drone relay.
What's drone relay do?
Just gives my drones M range, so now they're all threatening Calistar.
Interesting.
All right,
Well,
let's
not
see.
all of. Yeah, I guess all of them,
Yeah,
huh?
all of them are in M range. Yeah. Are you gonna artifact?
Yes, I'm going to play +3 power.
Another +3 power artifact.
Why do
Okay.
you think I have Percival on my team? He's just here to give me more power, baby. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I guess so. All
All right,
right,
let's
let's
go.
go. Up. All right,
Trinity
Trinity
Laser.
Beam,
All
Ready
right.
Challenge. Okay. All right, so you're faster, so you can pull me L.
What? No, that's not the attack I'm playing. I'm playing tackle.
Oh, you're playing tackle. Right. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
the
So
real
yeah,
question is how I can remove LOS from most of your characters.
I think you can get rid of Clint Hyde, but I think getting rid of Clint Hyde will open you to. It's possible that you get out, but I mean, look, you've got 3, 4, 5, 6
7,
power,
8,
right? What's 7, 8?
because I played
Oh yeah, 7,
Kalistar.
8, and I'm gonna have let's see, 1, probably 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Um, I don't think that even if I get 7, 8 from one of these guys, you're still gonna beat me. So
Remember, bases
it's
have
not a real
assist +4 power, right? So
Oh, they do? They do 4 power?
yeah, they do 4
Okay.
power.
Okay, then yeah, then I guess you do have to get out of
Yeah,
both Glen Hyde and Candide's sight.
yeah. Which I think is entirely
Um,
possible, right? Because I can.
not with I don't think it's possible with an advance
It
because
is.
you have to move in
Oh no, it is.
this
It
opening arc. This
yeah.
arc.
There you go. If I move like that, right? Clint definitely does not have it on me anymore. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, he does. He still does.
yeah, he does. Yeah, you'd have to get like this is the arc that he can see. I'll just draw this, right?
Yeah.
For sake, right? Like here, and
Yeah.
then yeah,
And
Candide
then
here.
Candide has
There's
that.
no advance that takes you out of their range.
Right. So you currently have 8 power. I currently have 8 power. No,
Oh wait,
no.
no. If the base get 4, I have 10.
Yeah, you have 10. So I lose. But I knock down Arya.
Okay.
Yeah. And Kalistar dies a second time.
That would have been the end of the game there. So let's take a break for our halftime show.
All right. Wait, what? No, it's okay. Let's just finish the game, Brad.
Oh.
Yeah.
um.
Let's just finish the game. Come on.
Okay.
So that we can
Fine.
answer questions later.
All right. All right. Sure. All right. Then I guess it's that was your attack. It's
Yep.
my move. I spent all my cards on that. I am going to resurrect Karen. Let's see, and we'll come in over here where the action's at. Yeah. All right. And then Jaeger will appear later. And I get 4 cards out of that?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Cool.
I go 10 inches here. 8 inches here.
Okay.
And I'm going to draw a card.
Okay. Well, cool. Let's see. Clint Hyde. Is Alexian wounded at all? Personal?
Nope.
No. Okay. Well, then I will. Let's see. And for the 6-inch movement, the 2 characters need to be within 6 inches when they start. Is that right?
Within 12 inches when they start.
Oh, okay.
And they
So
need to have LOS of each other even. So
Yeah.
you,
Okay.
know, you can definitely do these two, but not Karen and
not these two,
Ikech. Yeah.
Shame. So I think what I'm gonna do then is, hmm, hmm, hmm. Gosh, thoughts. It's
Imagine
tough.
having thoughts and beliefs.
Uh, no beliefs. No beliefs. I have no confidence. Just thoughts.
No
Uh,
confidence, just thoughts.
let's see. Um, hmm. All right. I'm gonna have.
You want to move catch?
I no, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move Karen. And she's gonna move 9.3 to. She's gonna move to here. 6.2. So yeah, boop boop
Okay.
to here, and then we'll drop Jaeger within S.
Yep. And it
So
can be over
he'll,
walls and all that jazz.
yep, he'll pop up right here behind in range to Marmely and Bainveer. Okay, cool. But let's see. Can I get like here so that I don't necessarily close this lane for Hekech? Not if I want Marmely.
Not if
So
I want
yeah.
Marmely. Whoa, that sounds scary.
Okay, let's go there. Yeah.
All right, Alexian
All
attacks your
right.
base.
Okay. Cool. Clint Hyde will react. Don't look. Okay. Clint Hyde.
Okay.
Um.
Okay. What's your
All
artifact?
right. Um. Artifact is paralyzing toxin. Reduce your speed.
Okay. What could your attack be? You are within. Well, okay. I now see what your attack is. Hmm. Okay, I'll pass.
Alrighty. Hup.
Yeah, shock strike.
All right. Stock strike. Pow. Take it.
Yeah.
All right.
Alexian gets damaged. All right, your go.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to draw a card last turn. Let me do that for
Sure,
my move.
sure.
All right. Um, all right. Hmm. Hmm. Decisions. Um,
Imagine having decisions.
yeah. Imagine our decisions. All right. I'll have uh, Jaeger attacks Marms.
Okay, Marms defends with this.
Okay. Any artifact?
No artifacts for me.
Okay. All right. Weakness toxin.
Okay, my printed
All right.
power
We're
was
gonna
2 anyway.
do already. Okay. Cool. All right. I will run in. Hit you for. Let's do. Is there? Is there? Let's see. I'm right here.
Yeah, you have to go straight, by the way. You'll bump into the
Yeah.
spike, so you can't move further than that.
Well, it's not. It's not straight. It's in my forward arc. It's meant to be advanced, right? So.
Yeah.
It's
But
the.
what I'm saying is that you can't get closer to me along this vector. You have to move laterally like
Yeah.
this.
Okay. Yeah. So I do that. I hit you for. Yeah, for 3 damage, and then I will retreat away like this
Okay.
out of your
We'll
range.
draw 2 cards, and Marmely will die.
All right. Go ahead.
Yep. Um,
Actually, am I still? Let's just retreat to like here where I can still cover Bainvere. Okay. All right.
Okay. This is annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Sure.
Oh, and let's move Marmalade off the table.
Yep. We'll res Kalistar again.
Okay.
And I'll draw 4 cards. There you go.
Okay. I will move Heketch back to
Back to December.
here. So Heketch is gonna come over here.
I was like, what's this card? And I forgot that was the artifact you played.
And that like yeah. This just needs to be like a 6-inch move. So all right, just like right here. Okay. All right. And then I will move Karen over to 6 to here.
Mm.
And then Jaeger will pop up a little bit closer, but basically like right behind Bainvere here.
Okay.
And then drop my card.
So Karen and Jaeger are near each other. So basically, you're like all trying to screw Jaeger like super hard. Okay, got it.
We're what? I mean, we're all trying to screw Bainvere. You mean?
Sorry. Yeah, Bainvere.
We've all got Bainvere in this flank formation, even though he's never seen combat.
Hmm.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. What's happening, Marco?
I'm thinking. Just give me a second, man.
Okay. Sorry, I got a phone call, and then I had to like send a text, and then I was like, oh, Marco, surely done by now.
Oh wow.
Surely thought by now.
Surely he's had intelligence. Okay. I'm gonna go have Kalistar attack Jaeger.
All right.
And so actually, I'll declare the attack. But first, discard card from my hand at random.
All right. Kalistar attacks Jaeger.
Wait, discard a card from my hand at random, please, because I'm activating her ability.
You're doing close to. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Now I'm gonna go declare my thing, so I'm gonna go here.
Okay. I'm gonna take the card.
Okay.
Okay.
Reveal this. We're gonna get a little bit into the fight over here. Right. Yeah, it's gonna knock Jaeger down.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Time to win this one big. All I need to do is kill all your guys.
I like it.
Let's see here. All right. As per the the rule of history, Hekech will target. Well, should I have Hekech target or? How about Candide targets Alexia?
What Looney Tunes BS is this? Let me see. All right. I mean, I'm just gonna.
No, Twilight Hekech works for Rexit. He would target Alexia.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then do I want?
All right.
To play an artifact? Yeah, I'm gonna go play the boost, the artifact on Lob. Is now I draw one, and if I hit
Who's
you, I'll draw two.
Candide? Banebeer?
Yeah, Banebeer.
Okay, Banebeer responds. All right, cool. All right.
Inveigle.
Let's see. What?
Yep,
Inveigle.
Yeah.
All right.
Card is broken.
Okay, so all right, so Hekech will now swing with Million Knives.
Yeah, which will still target the same character, so Percival will.
But you'll attack Candide. So these are the two attacks that are happening.
Yes, I am going to push up.
Push M.
Yeah, push up to M. Yeah, I'm just gonna push. I mean, I'm just gonna push Candide off the point, I guess.
Okay. Into swing range by your base.
I'm gonna try, yeah. Because if I do that, I win the strike, and Candide dies.
Yeah. Oof. Okay. This is strange there. Yep. Actually, I probably should have. No.
Oh, and I hit you so I draw 2 cards.
Yep. Yeah, for 3 total. All right, cool. And then I do
nothing to Alexia.
Damage.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Yep.
Darn it. Okay. See, card's busted, Marco.
It is busted.
I lost both exchanges with it, but it must be broke.
Yeah, it is
unpredictable.
It is completely broken. Yes.
I don't see it, but okay. All right, cool. Well, Candide is defeated.
Yes. We need to get her out of here. I hate her. Okay.
All right.
Percival attacks your base again.
Okay. Let's do. All right. Whoops. Let's see. All right. All right. Hekech reacts.
Okay. Boosts.
By sneaking up.
Yeah. Boosts.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean artifacts. That's
artifacts.
Yeah, sorry.
Break potion.
You have crush. Okay. What could your attack be? None of your attacks are fast enough. Okay, cool. I will repulsor, which is push S any enemy piece within S except a target. You are definitely not a target, so we're going to push you S.
Oh, no.
All right. Yeah, you go here. So definitely not within S of each other now. Okay, reveal.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So Shadowblade goes first, but the range on Shadowblade is only within 6 inches. Divider goes next. Destroys your base.
Destroy.
Good game,
wait,
Brad.
That only we're not in 8. We're not in 6 inches.
We're in 7. We're in 5. What are you talking about? Look, here's the.
Oh, I could have. Okay, I could have defended with my base then. All right. Well, anyway, never mind.
Yeah. Well, would defending with your base have changed the outcome?
Could have.
What's the normal that you could play?
Well, actually, no. If I knew my base was in range to assist, I might have attacked with the phase fuser instead. If I knew I was going to get plus. Well, actually, no.
You can't because it's Alexia and you can't get assists. Yeah. This is why I shoved them in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Good game, Brad.
All right, GG.
GG. Oh, and I guess now we can just like show off, show off some
Yeah.
of the characters and the other characters that we didn't get
Yeah,
to
or
see.
answer questions and
Yeah.
what the game is
So that's
is
a game.
about.
That's a game of Wardens. Brad and I weren't taking it entirely seriously. We were just going back and forth, just to show off some of the cool mechanics. But you saw, I think, a lot of what makes this game cool, which is like cool positional plays. I mean, like that
Yeah,
one turn where
lots of trick plays, lots of things coming out of
I think my
you know.
favorite play from Brad that game was when my Calistar. Where's Calistar? When Calistar was here and Candide was like here, and I attacked Arya, and then you laser beamed me from downtown.
Here, yeah, everybody,
Everybody.
and the drone relay because that was required to
Yeah.
make it actually get ahead of you.
Actually, you didn't need that. You didn't need that because Trinity Laser already does that. It's Trinity Laser is just better than drone relay. Like, see here.
Mhm.
So
Well, okay, but are the drones considered figures?
you told me that they were. So
Okay, all right, then then I probably don't need that.
yeah,
Right.
but it's okay. You still won, and it killed my
Yeah, it was
character.
good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. No, I thought you also had a couple cool moments, like when
Sorry,
oh
chat.
gosh,
You're
what was
correct. Callie did come back, and I should have paid the health to do that. So we were both at one. Sorry,
Mhm.
but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Let me see. What was I going to say? I think the play where you managed to, even though you lost this strike with Karen Yeager, pulled me off the point and got the surprise counterattack there. Your team had so much like positional control and so much bonus power.
It's
Like
the
it was,
Alexian cards. It was the Alexian
yeah,
cards.
yeah. Alexian gives contributes a lot, and that don't use assist effects. Like it's good every time because he's always out of position and he just doesn't care.
Yeah, he just doesn't
Right.
care.
And Bader is the same way. Like he's out of position, he just doesn't care. Right. Like
It's a really interesting team because I brought two characters who don't care about position, and then you brought like three characters who are all about position. So it was so
Yeah.
funny seeing you do a lot of positional stuff, and then my characters are just here sitting as you guys move around them like 20 times, and they're like, oh, it's very funny. There were lots of strikes where I couldn't do much because, Baneveer and Percival have a lot of like cool abilities that that just let them 2v1 essentially. Problem is their ranges are god awful, right? Like they're terrible. They're all S. So I was like, okay, I could definitely attack right now, but like Hekech and Klinhide could easily just pull me off my range and not make me do anything and make me miss. So there were many times where it looked like Percival was just sitting here despite the fact that I had an open attack, or that Baneveer was just sitting here despite the fact that he had an open attack. But I knew for a fact that if I initiated anything with them, you would pull some shenanigans and make me miss. So I had to like activate my other Wardens to essentially bait your attacks out until you ran out of stuff to do, right? Which I think is like a big part of the strategy of this game, is that you sometimes have to bait your opponent into dedicating resources to one objective to mask where the real objective that you want to do is, right?
I think my big mistake this game was challenging Alexian over here, and I should have challenged Kadath.
Exactly. That was.
I think that would have been a lot better play.
Right.
But instead I got caught up in this fight over here, which was not a winning fight for me.
It's really interesting because I'll be real with you, I had no Kadath cards at all. Like this was my one Kadath card. He had nothing, and somehow he held a point by himself. So it was definitely a thing.
Yeah, he kind of just hung out there and didn't have to do much.
Turns out the threat
he did win his one combat. He did win his one combat against Arya pretty hard. So
yeah, that one combat made you go, "Oh my gosh, he has things." I'm like, he did not have things.
Stuff. Yeah, I enjoyed playing Candide. I feel like Candide she does need a limitation on that ability
because it's just
probably like M or L.
I don't think it's
M or L range.
Yeah, I don't think it's broken. I just think it's really annoying to have to X range check her, or like even beyond, right? you have to like check range to her on every piece every time, and it's like just annoying. So I don't think it's like
Yeah.
I don't think it's a balance issue per se, because as we saw in this game, right? She only got to do it like twice, you know?
Yeah,
But
well, she only used it like once. I had an opportunity to do it, but the opportunity wasn't good because I was in the middle of melee with like your guys, and it was just as good for Candide to attack as for like Marmalade to attack, right?
yeah, that's
I
true.
guess I would have gotten an extra assist,
Yeah, you
perhaps,
would have got
but
you would have gotten an
also
extra
like my
assist.
normals because you got to think about like the normals kit I brought too, which was
Okay,
like
I
not
was
great. Like sweep is the best normal I
you
brought,
have
and
claw, right? Claw's good. Oh, what do you have? Frenzy.
slash is really good. Frenzy, yeah, but Frenzy is not a move that's going to protect Candide when she's in melee, you know. Um,
And
and
juke.
that was the
Okay,
issue,
yeah,
right? Yeah,
I'm seeing
I didn't even draw a juke,
I'm seeing it now. So
right? So like, so if I was running moves like Divider, it would have been great to have like your guys turn around and whack each other, right? But or Spire, where I can like tell Baneveer to like fly across the map and do something dumb, like put himself way out of, or tell Kalistar to fly across the map and put herself out of position.
right.
But like getting oh, I can make your guy use beam. Well, that's not really great.
Yeah, that's
Like I can
fair.
make your guy use frenzy. Like that's not really great.
Especially
Um,
on
you
defense,
know.
right? Frenzy's not that useful.
Right. So yeah, like this like 3 assassin comp wasn't really helping me. I had all the speed in the world, but I didn't have enough damage to confirm
Right,
a
because
lot of these attacks.
you were hitting me first, but then you were like 5 power against Marco's 8. And
Yeah.
it was like it's good when you make me miss, right? But you can't always make
Yeah.
me miss. At some point, one of my attacks is going to confirm. Yeah, I think my normal suite was awesome, right? Like I had mid-ranged attacks, I had melee attacks, I had card advantage, and I didn't see a Spire until the very end. But like the point with Spire is that I could have destroyed your base with a Spire. Of course, the difficulty of Spire is that it's really awkward
Yeah.
to hit
It's
sometimes.
got quite a range, yeah.
Yeah.
We what's the word? This is why we need Joel.
Yeah. So
good.
what's your proposal for Joel? Tell everyone your proposal for Joel.
Yeah, Joel's ability is that that his entire kit is normals.
Oh my gosh, that's
So
awesome.
like
dude.
everything he has is playable by everyone else. Yeah,
That's so
Normals.
funny,
Normal.
dude.
Uh,
He literally
he
gives
might
the
have
entire
one personal skill card.
right. So people are
it's like
asking, is the
really
map 36 by 36? I think the map is 42 by 42.
42
right?
square.
Yeah, it's 42 by 42. And sorry, I don't know how any of this. Can I give a quick rundown on how the team's cards are selected? This looks super interesting. Okay, let's get into a little bit of it. I'm gonna go reload the Wardens mod now. Okay.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
talk about the details of the game.
So, in this game, you pick up to 5 Wardens to add to your team. These are not all the Wardens. There are, in fact, at least 3 more Wardens in the works. We're balancing some of these characters
that will be available. 3 more that will be available at the initial launch.
Correct.
So we'll have a total starting roster of like 17, I think.
Yes. No,
Are
19.
2 more coming out?
19.
Are 2 more coming out next week?
3.
3 will come out next week. Oh, I'm excited. Can I spoil the 3 for this coming week?
Please do, if you want.
Okay. All right. So our Wardens coming out this week is it this week or is it next week?
It's probably going to be sometime this week, because after this game, I'm pretty sure that Candide and Baneveer are fine. We just need to put a limitation on Candide's UA and maybe slightly nerf Inveigle. I think Inveigle's like on the cusp of being
interaction
fine.
with Inveigle, which is when you use it as a defender, right?
Sorry, what?
There's one weird interaction with Inveigle, which is when you use it as the defender, because it says change the attacker. And obviously that doesn't work if you're not the attacker.
Yeah, to become the attacker.
Yeah. Well, because you're the defender, right? So I changed the attacker to one of my allies, and now it's just me and my ally attacking, and not you.
I don't know how to reword that. I mean, obviously
So
the intent
it
is
should
that
be if you're the attacker, change,
Okay,
another, yeah,
I think if you make it, if you're the attacker, this would fix a lot of like the weirdness with the card, and I think it's a good enough nerf. Like
yeah,
basically, this card is useless on defense and only good on offense, which I think is
yeah,
probably fine. The main issue with this card, and I think the toxic play pattern is what you showed earlier, where you would just declare an attack with Candide at a completely unreasonable range, which seems
right,
fine at first, but it basically means I can't defend against it, right? Because I can't interact with
right,
Candide. Um,
mhm,
and
right, yeah, yeah. Use it at a moment when Candy's not interactable, um, which
which creates for
like
a lot of like, and this one, unlike say, Mystic Ballista, which is like the other uninteractable long range card, right? Mystic
yeah,
Ballista still exposes Marmalade to defense and other arc attacks. This one just does
yeah.
not, right? Like it's
What
just
I would actually consider this is like maybe it's a hit effect, um, and
oh
like on hit, it spawns the second attack.
oh I
Um,
don't like that. It
then
creates a lot
then
of rules overhead.
I don't like it either. Or maybe it like if maybe like as part of the before you check to see that Candide's in a certain range to the target,
I
that
think
like this attack could hit. So it's like before if you are in, before if you're in like M range to the target, then you do the effect.
I see. So the
Because
the
that's what it really needs is range enforcement, right? That's the problem, is that I
yeah
can use it from an uninteractable range. But if I use it from an interactable range, then it's all good, right?
right. Do you want it to be because sorry, what's the theme of Inveigle, right? Like, is the theme that you're mind controlling your friend to do something for you?
Basically, yeah. Or I mean, yeah. It's
Okay.
it's it's a cancel, right? But yeah, you're telling your ally to do an attack.
So
You're
I
commanding an
think what
ally.
this should actually be is that we should actually just make it so that she can only cancel into a friend within M. You know?
Okay, that works. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cancel into a from it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were going to talk about the characters that are going to be revealed for the next week.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this announcing. All right, so our first character is the one we mentioned already. Um, the earth shaking assault druid Pendro Scala,
Oh,
whose ability is that terrain assists with his attack.
it's
So he
so
can,
stupid.
so like Arya gets assist from drones, Pendros gets assist from terrain,
Yeah, which
and they
is
all have +1 power assist.
and you guys saw how close to terrain we were the whole game, right? And that means like Pendros can easily get like +2, +3 power whenever he gets supported by his terrain. It's so dumb.
Yeah, pretty great. And then some skills. Animate terrain. Uh, let's see. He gets. He can make it. He can.
Use
What's it?
he can use so
Yeah, yeah.
animate terrain lets
He can
him.
have terrain jump at you, basically.
I think animate terrain is now like he can calculate range from a terrain or something. Like he can have a terrain attack you is essentially what it does, right?
Mhm.
Which is really
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. So Pendros is a great character who has a lot of ability to do attacks that are like from like using the terrain to advantage,
We
getting
call them
behind terrain.
yeah, and disjointed
Uh,
hitboxes and
yeah,
be-
yeah. He's got disjointed hitboxes.
he does.
Uh,
He
uh,
does, right? And I think the big thing about him is that he has a lot of artifacts that manipulate terrain, right? So he has an artifact
yeah.
that lets him gain assist from terrain or give his friends assist from terrain. He also has one that just straight up removes terrain from the board. Like he just goes, terrain gone. You thought you were safe? No, you're not, right?
Or like and he's got one that can like double collision damage, that kind of thing.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I think Candide also has that same.
yeah, the Earth offering
Yeah,
doubles your collision bonuses, and control, and then like anyway, lots of cool stuff. Terrain control, and he's a tank character. He's a character that doesn't really care about being out of position because he gets so much support from the board itself.
right from terrain.
So
Terrain is
yeah,
my
super cool
friends.
character.
Yeah.
We're excited to have you guys be testing him next week. So that's Pendros coming up.
Who else?
The second one that we're going to be announcing is the explosive Archmage duelist Eulalie Kimbe. So Kimbe is coming back. Setup effect is that, or character effect is one of the control points becomes the Archmage's staff. Um, and that control point has an additional ability. While you control this, Kimbe has +4 power, period, on everything.
Just everything.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So one of the control points becomes like the control point to control for the game.
Right. She has a really cool attack
Kimbe
that lets you essentially attack from the control point that the staff is.
Yeah, from that control point. So she can affect it from like anywhere on the board. She can just have it zap you. She can strike through terrain. She can teleport. So she's got a very, very much a sort of like
lightning bruiser.
Control.
She's a lightning bruiser.
Yeah, lightning bruiser. Yeah, it's a good way to put it.
Yeah, she doesn't always have her strength, but when she has it, she seems broken, right? Like that's kind of the character.
You have to, as a character, you have to contest, right?
Right.
You have to contest this character. I really love her normal shock, which is just you just hit somebody and zap them. It's super fast, and then you just zap them 12 inches across the board, so you can throw people around.
It has throw M.
It has shunt M. So it's actually a lateral push.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can push people laterally out of the control point. If you're facing the point, you can push them, forward and back. But if you're like against the board, you can push them out of your point really easily.
Yeah, it's super cool.
And usually shunt effects are good for getting your enemies into the middle of a bundle of allies, so that you can do a lot of assists.
Right.
So
only second to throw, which essentially is a fake shunt anyway.
Yeah, it's anything you want, right?
Right.
So that's Kimbe. Lots of great abilities, a lot of movement control with this character. You've got a Talkstone, you've got the Repulsor, those kind of abilities that are really what we've considered to be some of the best artifacts in the game.
Right, because she really needs to control the staff, right? Giving her more mobility and positioning control means that she can more readily control her staff, which is really cool. So
our last character to be introduced next week is the dead-raising egomaniac metalhead Voco Astra, our assassin zombie summoner. So Voco, much like Arya, you saw put out drones. Voco can put out zombies. Zombies give like full assistance, +2 power.
Mm-hmm.
And every time he rallies, he gets to drop a zombie on the board within M range. So it's a pretty wide range to drop down zombies.
Yeah, for reference, people, like this is short range. M range is until this long. So that entire circle, like she can just drop it wherever he wants, basically. Like he can. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
He's got he can. So they're pretty everywhere, and he can throw them behind terrain and stuff. They don't attack. They're not like
they're not wardens.
Yeah, they're not wardens, but they give a lot of support. He can get a lot of them out pretty quickly. His 3 of his attacks, including his normal, will place zombies. So he gives all of your team members the ability to place zombies. He has an artifact that will just drop zombies down the board,
which is really good because remember, folks, zombies are essentially +2
power,
but it lasts longer, right? Because you can possibly get the power again in the future. It's wild.
Yeah, and his really cool attack is this long range only band called Sonic Ride, and you jump M range, and if you're within short range of a zombie, you get to jump again. And so you can really like scoot around the board and hit in ways that are like not contestable by your opponent.
I don't agree.
Melee range, and then I could be in melee range, and then I like jump and hit you at long, and you thought we were in melee, but I'm like way across the board by now.
Right.
Things like that.
No,
so,
but I
really
think
cool.
I
really
think
cool
the coolest Voco attack is Stage Dive, Brad.
The Stage Dive, okay, which is exactly what you'd think if you've ever played a MOBA before. He just jumps to any space, anywhere on the board. So
he just goes, you can go,
yeah, sure. But then, you've got to deal with, it's Not the strongest move.
It has one
Okay.
power. It has one power.
Yeah, one
That's
power.
it. Um, it's
But
really
a
good
lot of
for
tactical opportunity.
yeah, it's really good for catching people off position, but it's awful at winning combat. So the only time it's actually good is if you declare the combat when your opponent has either no chance of defending or they don't know what move you're about to do, right? But you know, it's really cool. I like using it for positioning. So, for example, I'll declare, let's say like, you know, this is Voco and like an enemy is here, and I'll go like Voco attacks Carolyn, and then Brad will like, you know, commit resources to defending because he's expecting me to stage dive him. And then I'll just dive here instead and not care about what he just did. And now I have position and control and made him discard some cards. It's so funny.
Yeah, so we'll see how it plays out. But I'm excited for all three of these characters, and I hope you all are excited to try them out pretty soon as well.
Right. Sorry.
So that's coming up.
We got a bit sidetracked because somebody actually asked us a question that led into this entire discussion, which is
right.
Which is number how do Wardens work? What's the thing? Okay, so let's go through the anatomy of a card, right? So you guys saw it a little bit, but cards have speeds, which is who goes first, have power, which determines who wins an exchange if we both hit, and ranges. Ranges go from 0 to short to medium, medium to long, and long to extended. You can see the numbers on the right-hand corner of this screen. So it's 0 to 6 inches, 6 to 12 inches, 12 to 18, and 18 to 24 inches. So that's how that works. How does composition come to play? Well, there's a few things that you need to consider. Every Warden has 10 cards. Their unique character card.
9 cards, right?
No, 10 cards because including the UA.
Okay, including their character, right?
Yes. So one of them is the unique character card, and they have 3 skills that have 2 copies each, and then 3 copies of a normal. Normals can be used by anybody on your team, and unique skills can only be used by the Warden that it's attached to. So Candide can only Candide can use final words, but anyone can use Spire, even if Spire is from Baneveer's kit. Important. Normals, despite being usable by all Wardens, are still unique to a character. So Spire only exists in Baneveer's kit.
The only way you get this is if you bring this character on your team.
Correct. So,
but once Baneveer's on your team, anybody on your team has access to this ability.
So this is very interesting. And every card also has these artifacts, which are attacks or effects that modify your attacks. The important thing to note is that every character is part of a classification of a Warden. So for example, Baneveer here is a tank, Candide is a specialist, and as Brad pointed out, he had 3 assassins on his team. Karen,
specialist. Yeah.
Yeah. So the artifacts that your characters have are usually emblematic of what their archetype is. So tank characters often have things that make them self-sufficient by giving them extra power, or in Baneveer's case, makes it so that opponent artifacts can't mess with him, because his entire thing is messing with people's artifacts, which means that he can gain an advantage over them, because he gains bonus power if they use an artifact. Assassins, on the other hand, have a lot of like speed control, right? Like that's why you saw Brad, lowering my speed, increasing
speed control and crush, and like ways to capitalize ally and assist effects.
Right. It's
ways to hit you so that you can't hit back, like I did with Jaeger's slash attack in the last game.
Yeah, so like repositional abilities and things that modify power. Basically things that make assassins really dangerous when they flank you, right? They're not really good at getting a lot of power. They're really good at forcing you to miss, is essentially what they're really good at.
Forcing you to miss, kind of doing uncontestable trick attacks.
Yeah. And of course, I had some bruisers, or brawlers, as I would like to call them. And they're really good. They're the generalists, right? Their abilities kind of just do everything, because that's kind of how they work. But in particular, Kadath is a duelist bruiser who has a lot of positional control. So as you can see here, he has a teleport, he has a push, he has a shunt, he has a thing that lets him go over terrain. So your character composition, your character composition defines how your entire team works. You take 5 characters, considering their artifacts, considering their attacks, considering the normals they bring to your team, and that's how you make your team. I highly recommend not bringing 4 or 3 assassins on your team, because while that makes you seemingly super consistent, it also makes you very one-dimensional, as Brad can probably
Yeah, you're
attest.
very one-dimensional. Yeah, that's the thing, is that like consistency is not good in a game that is about tricks and and surprises. It's about coming out about outplaying your opponent, right?
Right.
When you have a wider array of classes on your team, you're gonna have a wider range of tricks that you can use. But you could saw I have like and people who may have been watching my hand could see that I had like 2 copies of of paralyzing toxin and like a break potion and like 2 other crush effects. And like, well, I don't need this much speed. All my attacks are already fast because I'm playing 3 assassins, and they've got speed potions on top of that. Not helping me that much.
Right.
What I really needed was some of those +3 power badges that Marco kept using against me. But those are all in the tank kits and the
Bruiser
bruiser
kits. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually had some
And
from...
I needed some mobility control to get you off my points, but those are all in the bruiser kits.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, having a consistent spread of characters can be very valuable. I also think that like I would build a slightly different team. Specialists
Candide.
kind of ask you to build your team around them, and I
Yeah.
think playing again with Candide, I could have pulled out a slightly better.
Like, imagine if you had Percival on a Candide team. That sounds like a
imagine I had
nightmare.
Percival or Baneveer. I think that would have been a really scary play.
Yeah, it would be terrifying, right? And that's kind of the thing about Wardens overall, is that it kind of breaks your expectations of what a card game plays like. Because in a card game, right, the ideal world for a card game is that if you could only ever draw 7 specific cards, you would in most card games, right? If I told you, Brad, you only have 7 cards in your deck, but you get to choose those 7 and you draw all 7 of them on turn 1, in most card games you'd want that, right? Not so in Wardens.
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
Yeah, not so in Wardens, right? Cards are ephemeral. You use them, they go away. They don't provide consistent value. So the main issue with that is that if your entire deck is just one thing and does only one thing, your opponent can use the tactical board to negate the thing you're good at. And if they do that and your deck is entirely one-dimensional, well, you're boned, right? Like you can't do anything about it, right? So that's kind of the really interesting part about Wardens. Like, for example, I knew that Brad had a lot of assist abilities because he brought Karen and brought Arya, right? 2 characters who just
the assistiest characters in the game.
The assistiest characters in the game with a lot of speed. So I knew that he was going to use the speed and the extra assists to make up for the bonus power. This is why Alexian was half the attacks that game, because he just said no assists.
It's like blocks assists.
Right. And it's really interesting because if I did not realize that was the strategic advantage you had over me, right, then I would have played the game normally and you would have destroyed me, right? If I had just done the same thing with one of the other characters, like let's say with Baneveer, I would have gotten boned, right? Because you would just like completely destroy me, because even if you artifact, you would still have like 5 different guys on the board all providing assists. So it doesn't matter. My two power doesn't matter. You know? Like it's really interesting because you can use tactical positioning to negate deck consistency. Which is a thing that no other game really does. You know what I mean? Which I think makes Wardens such a unique experience.
Yeah, it's a fun one. I had a great time in that game. And thanks for playing with me today, Marco.
It was really close.
I know we've gone a little bit over. Thank you all for joining us and for watching the stream so far.
Can I do a plug?
Yeah.
Can I do a plug?
Yeah, well, you beat me to it. I was about to do one too, but go ahead.
Okay, sorry. If you are interested in Wardens, want to learn more about Wardens, and want to play Wardens, go on to our Discord server. Join the Level 99 Games Discord server, and there is a Wardens chat. In there, not only can you discuss Wardens with me, Brad, and all of the members of the community, you can also actually just play this game. This module is publicly available, and you can just play it. So it'll be in the pinned messages on that Discord channel. Brad, I would like to thank you so much for coming in today. I know it's a holiday for all of us, and thank you all so much for joining us. As usual, if you liked anything in this video, please tell your friends, please tell us in the comments. And this has been me, your host, Marco DeSantos, also known as the Mechanic. And with me is the ever wonderful, ever amazing, ever Wardens.
Brad, Tom, and Marco, thank you so much for hosting with me, and thank you so much everybody for watching. We really appreciate you, and it's you, the players, that really complete all these games. So
Aw.
thank you for being here for us. All right. Well, without further ado, let's all have a great evening. And I will be doing I'll be doing more gaming tomorrow in my normal Tuesday morning stream.
Right.
So come and hang out with me then and play some games at that time. That's Discord only, but you can see some of the other games we've got in development in the works and talk with me directly, game design and all that jazz. So come join, and
Wow,
we'll see you
Brad.
there.
See you there, everyone. Thank you all so much, and happy gaming.